Hey guys, I'm Nick Sasha coming at you at another video, and today we're doing Great Balls of Fire and Battleground predictions. Well, for like Raw says, I'm Raw, he's SmackDown Live, so he'll be doing the Battleground predictions, and I'll say what I think, and then I'll say mine first, and he'll say for Raw second. So the first match is, well, I don't think it's the first match, but it's the kickoff show. It's Neville versus Akira Tozawa. And it's for the Cruiserweight Championship, 205 Live. Akira Tozawa and Neville have been going at it. Oh, but anyway, go check out our other videos, the other bins, and then we'll be doing Raw SmackDown after we do our predictions. So, okay, so they had a rivalry, Akira Tozawa. We don't have a Akira Tozawa figure, so we just have to do Neville. I think Neville retains the championship with the... I think TJ Perkins will come out and screw Akira Tozawa over, because I think I haven't been watching that lately, but I haven't been watching 255 in the past couple weeks, but I saw the one Raw. These two, TJ Perkins and Neville, have had like a relationship, so I think that TJ Perkins or TJP is going to come over and screw Akira Tozawa, so I think Neville will retain the title.
I think Neville, of course, because Austin Aries is going to beat him. I know that.
Oh my God,
someday, and somehow he's going to beat him. And so Neville's going to retain, and Austin Aries will beat him.
Okay, so next match. I'm just predicting, like, if, say, I know that's the kickoff because it even said on the website I looked up for the matches. But I think these are, like, what I think the match is going to be. So I think the second match will be Enzo versus Big Cass. On Raw last week, or the couple days ago, or whenever Raw was on the Monday, Enzo came out, talked. It was like, well, the 1 week he was like, oh, we're brothers, came out, he attacked them on the stage, and it's like, you want Enzo, or something like that. But on the next week on Raw, Enzo came out and stated, oh yeah, and Cass 7 foot. That's just a 7 foot catchphrase that he made up. So I think that the Cass will hit the big boot to start off the match, quick pin, kick out at 2. Then Enzo's gonna finish the match, having vengeance on Cass, and I think Enzo will win that match.
Cass, because I heard a lot of viewers saying Cass is gonna big boot and then early win, so it's gonna be Cass. I know. I have a feeling that after that match, Cass is gonna throw him out of the ring and then win the match.
Okay, so that's his prediction. He thinks that Cass is gonna win, and we both think that Neville's gonna win.
Yeah.
So for right now, the third match, we think Sasha Banks beat Nia Jax in an elimination match, or whatever it was, like a battle royal or like a elimination match. Elimination match. Sasha Banks beat Nia Jax by surprise, hit that submission hold on her, made her tap out, and Alexa Bliss. I don't think anyone has like the Raw or SmackDown Women's Champion unless you made a custom championship. But we just have the Divas Championship. We're just gonna pretend like it's Raw, and for Naomi for the SmackDown. So I think Sasha Banks is gonna come out, do the bank statement, hit the submission, but then the Nia Jax song is gonna play, and it's gonna have because they had a tag team match, but she beat Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss 2-on-1 because Bayley got hurt. But bank statement, submission hold. She's about to tap out. Then all you hear is Nia Jax music. She's gonna be like, "Oh my God, what happened?" Then she's gonna come behind, hit her finisher. No, her finisher's on the top rope. But like, she's gonna roll up, win the match, and she's gonna retain. That's my prediction for right.
It's gonna be Sasha Banks. She's gonna hit the bank statement. Nia Jax is gonna come out, and then she's gonna hit the bank statement on Nia, and then she comes with a pin. And then she kicks out at 2, and then she does the bank statement on her, and then she taps. Like that.
Okay, guys, so the next match I think is going to be
the Hardys.
The Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff, versus Sheamus and Cesaro, Sheamus, whatever. I think since the Hardy Boys lost at their own Extreme Rules match, in that steel cage tag team match, Yeah, I thought the Hardys won the match, but clearly Cesaro and Sheamus did. So I think the Hardy Boys are going to come. It's a 30-minute Iron Man match. I mean, it's a 30-minute match, and these two fight. So the winner, whoever has the most pinfalls or points, gets the victory. So I think Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy are going to come up at the end of the match. It's going to be tied at like 4 or 5 maybe, or 3. And then at the end of the match, Jeff Hardy's going to hit the side effect or the twist of fate that Jeff Hardy's going to come out of nowhere, hit the Swanton Bomb, and get and yeah, and get those Raw Tag Team Championships back, even though these aren't the Raw Tag Team Championships. But anyway, they're gonna get those Raw Tag Team Championships back and be new tag champs. And Cesaro and Sheamus are gonna be like, "Oh wow, you should have won." They're gonna argue, then they're gonna break up. So I think the Hardy Boys are gonna be victorious.
Sheamus and Cesaro, and I know it's gonna be Sheamus and Cesaro because Jeff Hardy clearly had his teeth out, one his tooth out. So I know Cesaro's gonna do is like Sheamus is gonna throw him by his back and uppercut him, and then he's gonna go for the swing, and then he's gonna release him, and he's gonna fly, and then he's gonna bro kick him, and that's gonna be it. And it's gonna be Sheamus and Cesaro.
Okay, so in the next match, we got the Lunatic Freights, Dean Ambrose going up against
the Miz Garage.
The Miz. But then obviously on the sideline or cheering the Miz on or going to distract Ambrose. So the Miz with Maurice, which we don't have that. We didn't get that battle pack yet. We can't find it anywhere. But with Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. So the Miz is gonna come out, start the match off. Then Miz is gonna start losing dirty deeds. And then Maurice or one of these two is gonna come out and get on the ropes. And then the Miz is gonna hit the skull crushing finale on them. Ambrose 1, 2, 3, and he retains his Intercontinental Championship.
Dean Ambrose. Because Dean Ambrose had the Miz. The Miz is gonna win because Maurice is gonna smack Dean Ambrose. Then Miz is gonna go from the top, and Dean's gonna counter it, and he's gonna flip him. And he's gonna do the Skullfish finale. 1, 2, and 3.
The next match is Bray Wyatt versus Seth freaking Rollins. These two had a big rivalry. I think Bray Wyatt's gonna do what he did against Randy Orton, in that match when he's about to hit the RK or whatever, and then it just turns dark and there's stuff on the ring mat, and that's gonna distract Rollins. And then Bray Wyatt's gonna hit the Sister Abigail. He's gonna kick out of 2. Then later on in the match, he's gonna hit the pedigree, and I think Seth freaking Rollins will pick up the victory against Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Rose.
Seth Rollins will win this match. After a win against Kurt Hawkins on Raw, Bray Wyatt, it went dark, and then Bray Wyatt got through the screen. He got peeked through the screen, talking to him.
Okay, so
and saying he would win. So
the next match we got
Braun Strowman.
We got the big dog Roman Reigns, who not really defeat the streak, but defeat Undertaker, which Undertaker retired, which was a very sad moment. Versus Braun Strowman.
I'm cheering Braun Strowman.
Yeah, I hope Braun Strowman wins because Roman Reigns is oh no, bro. So in this match, obviously Braun Strowman has the upper hand because how much taller, not really for figures, but how much taller he is to Roman Reigns and how much stronger he is to Roman Reigns. So he's gonna bash him into the ambulance and at the end of the match, he's gonna bash him into the ambulance door or something, turn him around, get him into the ambulance, and Braun Strowman wins and gets vengeance on Roman Reigns after many times Roman Reigns attacks him. So
I hope it's gonna be Braun Strowman. The only way is Roman Reigns challenged the Undertaker, said his catchphrase, and thought that was rude after he retired. So I hope Braun Strowman is gonna throw him into the ambulance, and I hope he never comes back, even though he will.
In the next and last match, for Great Balls of Fire, we got Samoa Joe, the Destroyer, versus Paul Heyman. Well, not Paul Heyman, but Paul Heyman's gonna be at Brock Lesnar's side. Versus Paul Heyman, and the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. People say that Brock Lesnar already has the SummerSlam match booked. So he's gonna get the upper hand. I'm gonna say Paul Heyman is gonna do nothing in this match to make Samoa Joe lose. I just think he's just gonna be there yelling at like Brock Lesnar, be like, "Oh, come on, Suplex City." But then Samoa Joe's gonna be like winning or having the upper hand, like yeah. And then he's gonna hit the clutch. Brock Lesnar's gonna break out of it. Oh, an F5 to Samoa Joe, and he retains the title. Moving on to I think the next Raw pay-per-view, which is SummerSlam, like I said, because he actually has a match booked. I don't know who against, but I just say Brock Lesnar beats Samoa Joe. It's gonna be a good match though.
It's gonna be Brock Lesnar. So when he cheers, so Samoa Joe said, "Suplex City goes up in flames." I know that's gonna happen because Samoa Joe's gonna hit the suplex on Brock Lesnar and then go for the crunch, whatever, and he's gonna win. He's gonna somehow fall down like he did at Raw, and he's gonna.
Yeah, okay, so guys, see you in the outro. Yeah, so we're back, and hope you guys liked our predictions. We had definite predictions. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe right here. Suplex City, that's the subscribe button, and Suplex City, the like button. And leave a little comment on what you think about our predictions. Whose predictions were better, mine or his? Okay, so you see you guys in the Battleground predictions. Peace out.